everybody. My name is Phil Gillum. I'm 55 years old. I'm about to embark on an 18-month journey. I am taking you guys along with me. I'm filming this in my car, and I thought it was kind of fitting because this poor old car has 190,000 miles on it, of which I put all of those miles on it. And it's still in great shape. It runs great. It's got a few dings on it here and there, but it's still got a lot of miles in it. And I guess the easy comparison is that's just like me. I'm still feeling good. I still feel like I have a lot of miles on me. So what is Grindlab? That's an easy one for me to answer because I'm super passionate about it. Basically, it is a platform that my partner and I, Clint, and you'll hear more from him on this channel as well, created. We created it because we needed it. We were looking for a utility tool that solves the studying problem because, one, I was disorganized, and I'll talk about myself. Two, I didn't know what to do with the data I was collecting, like when I was keeping track of my winnings and my losses and the sessions and the hand recording. And on top of that, I have a pile of courses and different books and such that I do not have organized. So we created a utility tool that's AI powered that solves those problems. It helps me when I record a hand, when I track my sessions, what's happening in those sessions. The AI keeps track of everything for me and helps me to build a study plan that I don't have to think about. I can just sit down, start studying, and get more out of it. That is what Grindlab is. Grindlab is that utility tool that fits with all my other stuff so that I can study more efficiently. I can get better at the game. I don't have to worry about it or think about it. And as we started to build this, it was brutally apparent that this is something that's missing in the market. So we decided to really build it, go the next level, make it cool, and now we're launching it. So every poker room, of course, I'm going to be talking about it, and every video I'll probably bring it up in some way or another. But the reality is this is the business I'm launching so that we can be a part of the poker community. And we can help the poker community, and everybody wins, right? Everybody who uses it, we win, they win, everybody. So the goal is to travel to all these poker rooms, talk about Grindlab, of course, book some wins, and take you guys along. The plan is 18 months. We're going to travel. When I say we, it's me and my fiance, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But for the next 18 months, I plan to be in a different poker room every week and bring you guys along. We're going to be traveling all over Europe. We're going to travel into all over the US. Like I said, a poker room a week is the plan. So we're going to start in the Southwest US. We're going to head over to the West Coast and get into some of the lesser known rooms like in San Diego. There's a couple in San Francisco. Then we're going to head to the East Coast and then into Europe. And I'll let you know as we go. And then we'll travel around. And then we'll come back into the US and do a Midwest tour. Some of that's going to be in my converted Sprinter van, and some of that's going to be obviously hotels and Airbnbs. And again, my fiance is just a trooper. She's going to travel the whole way with me. As a matter of fact, she's going to do most of the planning and keep track of the travel and all that kind of stuff. So huge win for me, but it's definitely going to be an undertaking. It's going to be tiresome in some ways, amazing in others. So with all of that travel, I intend to show you some stuff outside of poker as well. Talk about what's cool in the places that we're going to, take you along for that ride, and all the while introduce you to some poker rooms that you may not know about. In that plan, we are thinking that I want to show you each of those rooms each week. I want to talk about the poker journey, the ups, the downs, the in-between, basically living life as a traveling poker player. I want to talk about Grindlab. We're going to launch that starting April 1st. We're going to try, and hopefully very much so succeed, to keep my remote job and stay on path to get married. All of that happening and bringing you guys along and talking about the traveling and every aspect, up, down, in between, the hardships, the wins. Hopefully there's a lot of wins, and we'll see how it goes. The reality is it's part of the dream. I've wanted to make poker a mainstay in my life for a very long time. I really enjoy the environment of poker. I enjoy what goes on around the poker scene. I mean, it has its negatives, of course, and I'm not trying to say it's all beautiful and all of that, but it's a very cool culture. And most of the people in it, when they're not on tilt, are really cool people. So it's part of the dream. No, I do not have a big bankroll. I don't have anybody backing me. This is not something that's being funded by another company or anything like that. It's all my money, including the travel. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a journey. So, I'm not a pro. A lot of people make this journey and talk about this when they're making a living, when they're, these young kids that are playing these $100,000 pots back and forth. It's not going to be any of that. I am a winning player. I am not a crusher by any stretch of the imagination. And I do plan on keeping you up to date on what happens with it. Currently, uh, my win rate is about 12 big blinds an hour, which, if you're really into poker, you understand that. I typically play 2-5 or 5-10. So on average, it's about $70 an hour, give or take. Um, so not a crusher, definitely not a crusher. And I'm even currently, as I'm getting ready to leave for this journey, in a bit of a downswing. So let's hope that does not continue. But no, definitely not a crusher. In closing this up, really, the goal is to have a great year and a half of poker. Talk a lot about Grindlab, get it launched, hopefully book a win. The goal is to pay for the trip with poker, which we think is going to be about $6,000 a month. It's a little bit of a stretch for 2-5, but doable in the 5-10 realm. So I'll keep you along and we'll keep you posted like how we're doing. And again, in a bit of a downswing right now. Hope that it starts really turning and we have some big months. But anyway, along the way, I'm hoping that you guys give me feedback, talk a little bit about the rooms you want to see, because we can be pretty flexible with that. Not extremely, like I can't go to Asia this time, but I will be eventually. Stuff like that. Just what do you want to hear? How do you want to hear it? And we'll talk about the journey. We'll talk about launching the business, the ups, the downs. We'll talk about the ups, the downs of playing poker. We'll talk about the ups, the downs of the travel. All of those types of things I think are interesting. And it's not like I'm this young kid with no responsibilities or no anything. I am the guy that's sitting at the table next to you right now. So here we go. And thanks for watching.